Hi, it's Andy with Mountain Computers. I am the Go Green PC Tune-Up Guy. Today is Wednesday, August 7th, and we're going to talk about a couple things today. Today, the letter is B. Remember Sesame Street? They used to have a letter. I don't know why I thought about that, but today is the letter B, and the B is for Box Enterprise Cloud Storage. It is for backups, and it's for going back to basics. So this is going to be a 10-minute video. Time me. So anyhow, Box Enterprise, migrating a lot of clients from various cities and their file servers to Box. There's a couple of gotchas. One, install the Box client software from Box Download. Just go to box.com or just Google Box Downloads. Download your client for Windows, 64-bit, Mac, whatever. Install the client. Get your username and password. Now if you have an existing Box client username and password, do a password reset. If you are with Box with another vendor or another business, well, it wouldn't make sense because you're going to log in with your email address for where you work. So log in, do a password reset. Now here's the catch. When an organization starts up Box, they're going to upload everything on their file servers to Box in advance. When you log in, the things that used to be on your file server in your local area network will be in the cloud. The local file server will be set to read-only, so you don't save back changes and have files out of sync. You will have to be a managed user. If you had an email address for your existing work on Box prior to the migration, it may be a little tricky to get you into the system as a managed user of the organization and then invited and then re-added back into the user group that you're going to be in. So it's a little tricky. And then there's one other gotcha. We've seen that on some domains, domain controllers, a user who's trying to use Box, trying to create folders, rename folders on the Box drive. Now remember, this is Box drive, not Box Sync, not the browser, not the web edition, but on Box drive. They may have local admin privileges on the domain for their PC, but for some reason the Box drive says access denied. You can't change a file or rename it or delete it or a folder name. You can create something, but you can't delete it. It's a permissions issue, and we found that most of these clients are on Windows 7 Pro or Enterprise. And we have to drop the UAC, the user access control, in the user management reboot, and everything's fine. So anyhow, that's it for Box. Anything else? No, just the migration plan. Have a migration plan. Some people in your organization may get onto the Box platform a week or two later after the migration. That's not a big deal. Just go ahead and help them get onto it. If you're not the administrator for Box, you may have to go back and forth with the Box administration group and the person you're trying to support. I'm a third-party subcontractor for a local organization, and they're all over California. So I had to go back and forth a little bit with their support team and their migration team to get some of my local team members that I support on it. But it worked out pretty good. Your speeds, local internet speeds, are going to be a factor. So try and get your offices onto a higher speed for cloud, file storage. So that's about it. Any other issues? Oh, have your local files on your servers and on your desktop in the Box drive. Okay, it's just safer that way. And now, if you lose a file or something gets lost or renamed, you can search. There is a keystroke. I think it's CTRL+ALT+SHIFT+B. And that on your computer will bring up the Box search, and you can search for what you're looking for, like a serial number, and all the contents on the Box drive that you're permitted to scan through. That scans into the contents. That's a trick. So there's 3 tricks. 1, the Box drive. 2, UAC. 3, CTRL+SHIFT+ALT+B for Box search. Very tricky. Okay, so that's it for Box. Any questions? Put them in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share. Alright, so the next thing is backups. Had a couple clients with some backup problems. They let a third-party support group into their computer. Somehow somebody got pissed off, and then the third-party company that looked like they were legit deleted all their files on their PC and then put a bunch of porn on their computer. Obviously this was not a good situation. I had to pick up the pieces and try and recover up to maybe 50% of their important files. They had backups at one point in time, and something happened and they forgot to keep doing it. So it was a bad situation. So either use Carbonite, an external backup drive, swap out your drives, do something. Something is better than nothing, okay? Verify your files. If you get an external hard drive, plug it in, copy your files over, copy and paste. Your files from your desktop, your documents, whatever. Backups are important. So that's the second B on the letter B for today. The third one, back to basics, computer basics. Like I said, my name is Andy with Mountain Computers. Computer basics. You own a computer. If it costs $400 and it costs $250 to repair, think about buying a new computer. If that computer is still under warranty, use the warranty. If the computer's over $500, it's worth it to get an extra $100 extended warranty from the manufacturer directly. So basic computing rule number one. A computer should only cost a laptop $350 to $450 for a basic good computer. A little shuttle, a little slim line, a laptop. I mean, we're talking about an i5 or an A8 or A10 core, 8 gig of RAM, a 250 gig SSD drive or a 500 gig drive, something like that. So, basics. UPS power strips. Power. If there's lightning storms outside and the wind's blowing and there's storms blowing, turn your computers off. Too many people have called me in the last month and said, oh, our computers aren't coming back on. I said, well, did you turn them off during the storm? No. You should. Turn them off. Unplug them from the wall. Power is funny and it's very finicky. So I would not risk my business, my data, due to a storm. People wake up the next morning and all their stuff is smoked or destroyed because of all the power fluctuations. Especially during the summer when you have lightning, you have windstorms that cause power outages. So just basics, just think about it. So what else? Computer basics. Oh, some upgrades to your computers. We have been doing a lot of upgrades. Adding more RAM, swapping out an existing hard drive and cloning that over to an SSD drive. That is a simple fix to extend the life of your laptop, to extend the life of your PC. We're doing some new computer builds. We're putting some shuttles back into operation for a couple people, older people, that have been with us for a long time. So get something light and small. These little shuttles, they're nice. They're very light, very easy. Just the shuttle, simple ITX board, 16 gig of RAM, Windows 10 Home, that's it. 120 gig SSD drive, you're good to go. If you need Wi-Fi, put a little Wi-Fi chip in there. Replace your keyboard and mouse. Don't use wireless keyboard and mice. I don't like those. I think that's about it. And if you're moving, make sure you unplug everything and keep it all together in a box. So you don't lose your cables, you don't lose, important information like your software, your serial numbers. Record your serial numbers. We use a tool called Bellarc, Advisor tool. We download that, run the tool, gives us a report. We use that, it goes in the invoice. Works great. It gets most of the serial numbers and gets the configuration. Very important. So that's about it. This is Andy from Mountain Computers. We did the 3 B's. Box Enterprise, backups, and computer basics. So more to come. Like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day. Bye-bye.